Hello there, everyone. How's everybody doing? Y'all, my candles came today. Y'all, I'm a candle fanatic. I ordered me a whole heap of candles, and oh my God, they smell so freaking good. And then I messed around, went to the dollar store, and found some more candles for my restroom. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and get the rest of them tomorrow. I see 3 people. You guys make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey, you're just towing. Hit the like button. Look at me trying to sing. I'm all happy and stuff. I'm always pretty well. I've been happier the last few weeks or days or whatever. Maybe because it's getting close time for my birthday, and I start my vacations next month all the way up until the beginning of September. So I'm not saying which weeks I'm gonna be out of town because nobody needs to know. I'll talk about it when I get back in town. So I guess I'm just getting happy as the countdown. Hey, Miss Clarinetta. Hey, TV21. Leo, shout out to the Leos. Are we officially in Leo season? I don't think so. Are we? Let's see. Are we officially in Leo season? Let's see. Today is the beginning of Leo season. The lions just woke up. That's why I'm so happy. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Be quiet, please. So this right here describes everything. I got to put it up. It says, get ready. The kings and queens are waking up, y'all. It is officially Leo season today. Hey, Miss Patricia. It is officially Leo season. Y'all know the Leos rock. The Leo gang. We rock. There are so many misconceptions about Leos. Like Leos are bossy and mean and controlling. That's so not true. That's so not true. I wish people didn't talk that bad about us. Who's more loyal than a Leo? So Leos are vulnerable because of our loyalty. Listen, when I hear about people, like doing a lot of giving of their own money and stuff, like just giving, I go and I look at their zodiac sign, and in the back of my mind, I be saying, I bet they are Leo, because we be talking shit, and people don't like how firm we are and all of that. But who's more loyal, and who's, who will rock out with you? Because listen, when people are loyal to me, when they're good people, I'm locked in for real. Like I'm going to war. But here's the thing that gets me. I think when there is a tad bit, like if the door is cracked for any disloyalty, I can't rock out with you. Because if the door is cracked, I can't rock out with you, period, because you know you'll open that door more and more and more. It's supposed to be locked. Supposed to be locked in. Can't nothing get in. And I think that's why Leos seem flaky. Leos seem flaky because when I see, I'll change my. Nah, I can't do that. I can't be cool with that person. Just like I'm gonna give y'all an example. Me and a girl, we used to be real tight. Okay, we used to be real tight. And we became real tight because we used to pray together. We were praying partners, right? Me and another group of girls, okay? And we ended up just being friends for so long. Like we were so tight. And I remember, like, I didn't know the whole story. Like, and see, when I see people are disloyal towards other people, that's a red flag to me. And so one of the two of the girls were into it, right? They knew each other before they knew me, and they were into it. Like they had been locked in, it seemed like for way before I became friends with them. And so I was like, dog, I got to get to the bottom of this. And I called her. I was like, why are you, calling her whores and stuff? Like, that's not cool. Like, we didn't get down like that. We were all tight. We took trips and stuff together. She was like, well, did she tell you? And before I called her, though, I called the other my other friend, because me and her was the tightest. The one that she was calling whores and stuff. And she kind of downplayed it. She mad because this, and that. I was like, wow. I was like, that ain't got called, I'm very protective of my friends and stuff. So I called it. I was like, why are you calling her whores? That's not cool. Don't do that. I don't like, that's not, we didn't rock out like that. She was like, well, did she tell you that she slept with my man? I was like, what, huh? She's like, I figured she didn't tell you she slept with my man. So I called the other one back. I was like, did you sleep with her? Did you do that? She said that you slept with her dude that she was messing with. You know what she said to me? Well, he was married anyways, so he really wasn't her dude. I said, what? I, even though it was wrong and he was married and all of that, yeah, we were all tight. We don't do that. We don't do that. I don't do things of that nature. I wouldn't give two fucks if he was married. Your friend was messing with him. Let her. That's between her and her God. But you don't you ever see? I don't rock like that. It's just too much disloyal stuff. All the dick out there. It gets me. It gets me when women go and want to mess with their friends or their relatives' man. You don't do that. I don't play that about no exes. No friend of mine, even if we're not friends anymore, their ex, their current, but never come up to me talking about nothing. And I think the issue with women are they be getting lonely and shit because she was like, I've heard some women say, well, I try to tell my friend, I'm going to tell him to stop calling me. I'm going to tell him I'm flattered. Bitch, you ain't got no business being flattered with your friends or your acquaintance or your relatives, man calling you. What you flattered about? You supposed to cut that at the roots, not at the knee, because if you cut it at the knee, that means you've entertained it a little bit. Bitch, you better cut that at the roots. It ain't supposed to grow, period. You supposed to let him know I don't rock like that. No, you ain't got no business calling me like that. If you ain't calling me trying to get back with my friend, we ain't got no business having no conversations like that. Not unless we were friends and I hooked you up with her. We were already friends. It's too much disloyal stuff go on. Okay? And so more women are getting more and more disloyal, and she just kind of downplayed it. No, we don't rock like that. Because even if I don't want the dude, don't you ever think you could play up under me. Nothing, I'm just talking. Okay? I was just talking about the Leos and the loyalty. don't care how mad I get at a dude that I go with or mess with. I ain't gonna never go mess with none of his relatives. I'm gonna go cheat on him with somebody, a stranger. Okay? I'm going to cheat with a stranger. Okay, that's how loyal I am. If that's, it sounds weird, but y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. Anyways, y'all, let's talk about the young man. Right. Don't cheat, y'all. Just leave. Don't cheat, just leave. Just leave. If you're not happy, just go ahead and go. Okay. Don't stay nowhere where you're not happy, even for convenience, because it ain't nothing good can come up out of that either. Because you hear people say all the time, I'm not happy, but I'm just, I gotta be, I gotta be here. I ain't mean to say we're not gonna cheat at all, okay? Um, but just go ahead and leave the situation. I don't recommend people be unhappy. He said, Tam, I'm ready if you cheating. He said, don't cheat, just leave. Don't cheat, just leave. That's the best thing to do. Okay. Just get on up out of the situation and go on to be with somebody else that makes you happy. That's what I recommend. Even if you might miss them for a little while, but after a while, things you I mean, after a while you won't. So just go on and leave and get you somebody that makes you happy. It don't even have to be a bad thing. Sometimes things just run its course. Some things just run its course, and that's it, and that's all. Anyways, you guys, who's waiting on everybody to come in? I guess we could just talk about Keisha Kior. I was looking at a lot of guys been posting what Keisha Kior, Gucci's wife, was talking about. Right, she was saying that Gucci don't have to do nothing. All Gucci got to do is get up and take a shower. She likes to do everything. Okay. And for the most part, I mean, that would be a good thing. And I'm sure she can do that because she don't really have to work. Gucci has made all the money. She was able to go flip his money. And before people say she had her own money, Keisha ain't had as much money as Gucci did. She was out there selling garments and shit like that, trying to get some money. She was faking it until she came up on Gucci. So Keisha don't have to get up and worry about bills. So it's easy for her to say, I mean, hell, I probably would be like that too. When you don't have to worry about bills, your husband has already figured out all of that shit for you. All you got to do is cater to him. Hey, it's a whole lot of women would love to be in that position. So, I was looking at all of that stuff on social media where men was saying, why can't all women be like that? Bitch, you ain't even wanting to work. How you feel like a woman gonna just want to cater to you and she got to take care of everything to include the bills? Gucci has made it possible for Keisha to not have to worry about the main things that everyday people have to worry about. She ain't got to figure out, or she ain't robbing Peter to pay Paul, and she's not trying to worry. She's not worried about this, and that, or going to nobody's job. Okay. So Keisha does that for Gucci, so she could to control the situation, to ensure that nobody else ever steps into her situation, so Gucci can continuously take care of her. That's what a lot of these damn men, not everybody, okay, because I know these men on here are sensitive, but the ones that's been reposting that on social media, talking about where are all the ladies like that. Your lady at work. She at work. That's where she at. Okay. She don't have to do nothing. Gucci has already made it possible. What she's trying to do is, she's not gonna say it. She's trying to make sure her position is solidified. So I do everything so he won't even have to look nowhere else, and can't nobody come in here and take this position from me. Okay? Because she don't want to have to go back to scamming. Okay? Because I bought one of her girdles too. Okay, I got one of them girdles, and they come right off of Temu. Right? They just whitewash them and put their name and stuff on them. And so she ain't got to sell girdles no more. She got Gucci. So she catered to him, and that would be a good thing. And that is a good thing. If he's made it possible for her to just have his babies and cater to him. Okay? Because she ain't got to worry about a thing. She ain't got to worry about not one bill. Okay? And when people get to talking about what Keisha Kaur went and flipped Gucci's money, I think Gucci would have did. Even if she had not flipped it, Gucci would have been okay. All right. That lady at work while he driving her car around burning out the gas. Okay. It's too many boss chicks these days. They want to work for leverage. Well, see, women are being put in a position where they have to be boss chicks. Okay. They have to be. I wish I ain't have to go make no money. I wish I had a husband that made sure all of the bills and stuff was paid. I mean, of course, then I could definitely cater to him all the time. Okay. Because then I won't have to be worried about anything. He wanted to be, baby, make sure this paid. All I had to do was write out a check. He already made a way. So of course, I would, make sure all the bills was paid. But my husband has made sure that the money is in the account for all the bills to be paid. Hey, Miss Carrie. Keisha Corset to Keisha Kaur. Hey, the real little T. So, yeah, I even saw a guy that I used to talk to. Well, we didn't talk. We actually was going together. Okay, one of my exes. He even had the nerve to post it with his. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about him because we cool. Because he got a girl. Don't get me started. Cause he be in the. Okay, I ain't trying to start no mess. I'm not, because I be want to be cool with some of my exes, because he a cool guy, but he got a lot of nerve. He got a lot of damn nerves to be sitting up posting something like that. Shit. With his Tim, those be the women that cheat the most, though. The ones that are taking care of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's something going on with Gucci. It's something going on with Gucci. He just don't seem the same. Okay, Gucci. It tells me he in a sunken place, but I don't know. I don't know him. But for her to put that out there, what she needs to do is, now you got women that's good, because you got some women that don't know no better. They weak minded. I want to be like Keisha Kaur. Bitch, you working 2 jobs and your man don't do nothing. I just be wanting to cater to my man, and I'm neglecting him because I have to work 2 jobs, and he's sitting at home looking at the damn soap operas. Girl, make him get a job, and then you won't have to work too. Because I keep telling y'all, the truth of the matter is, most women, especially even like myself, now I have a little sarcastic personality, but I don't be meaning no harm. You know, that's why you have to get people that understand you, right? Be with people that understand how you are and like that, right? That can laugh with you, okay? Um, but most women want for the men to be the head of the household. They wants to follow their man. But no woman wants to follow a damn man to the poorhouse. I'm not going to. Before you got with him, you was doing good. Now you in the poorhouse. But I let my mains just lead. Ain't no man gonna let no woman lead him to the poorhouse or the crazy house. Because most women are crazy. So ain't no man gonna let a kooky woman lead him to the damn crazy house. Okay? So a woman shouldn't allow a man to lead her to the poorhouse or the crazy house. Most women are crazy and they get with these men and they make them crazier. Okay? And as women, we can't help it because we have those hormonal imbalances and shit like that. That's why you have to pray for God. God, give me somebody that understand all of my mood swings. Y'all see I'm happy today. I've been just as happy today and singing and la 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 la. Okay. I had one hot flash today. Okay. Yesterday I was okay, but I don't know what I'm gonna be like tomorrow. Okay. And so that's why you have to pray for somebody that understands. Right? Rick Ross said he had a first. Rick Ross. Y'all know it's something about Rick Ross. I don't know what it is, but it's something about him. This ain't no man gonna have me bald. That'll happen. That'll happen. I mean, it ain't nothing like not it's you're supposed to be a team. One person is not supposed to do it all. Okay. That just it hey, you can't be a team. One will start to resent the other because one will start to get meaner and start to speak up more, and the other one will start to feel a certain way too. So they'll start disliking each other. Okay. He said what you talking about Rick Ross? I don't know, it's just something about Rick Ross that I it's just something about him. And him and Puffy was so close. I can't put my finger on it, but it's just something about him that ain't that I can't get with. I don't even talk about him. Yeah, how he's so rich. Puffy, him and Puffy them, him and Puffy was real tight. So he's the owner of Ciroc. Rick Ross owns Ciroc. He said Ciroc stealing and scamming. What you been up to, M. Rose? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. But I put Molly all in her champagne and she ain't even know it sound like co-hires. But yeah, I put Keisha Kior up there because is it Kior or Kaor? Because I've been seeing people share that, talking about what Keisha Kaor talking about. He was just on that boat with kissing a man, Tam. Who was on the boat with kissing a man? Was it Rick Ross? Since I got home late from work, so I'm making a drink and roll. Mm. So what Keisha, when women get to feeling like, damn, I wish I could just not have my man do nothing. Keisha K or putting these women in a trick bag, and the men, mainly the ones that's lacking in a whole lot of areas, they would be the ones to share it. Okay, they would be the ones to share that. Okay, because like I said, Rick Ross. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. I told y'all it was just something about him. It's something about him that's really weird to me. He got that big old beard and stuff. He hides behind that. How do you go from being a corrections officer? Hey, you go. Don't make me get you. How do you go from being a corrections officer to um hiding who you are and becoming a rap artist? A multi. It's something weird about it. I don't know what it is. Okay. Y'all think Rick Ross a FBI agent? Nah, he ain't no FBI agent, but it's something ain't right. It's rumored that Rick Ross and DJ Khaled booed him. I can believe it. See, that's weird because people, especially the industry that's filled with a lot of ex-convicts and all of that, they don't let people like Rick Ross in. They look at him as the police, and he's gone all the way up to the top. And him and Puffy, the best of buds. Polly, I'm not trying to lie, and I had a long. So it was just always something about him. It was just always something about him. And he ran his baby mama crazy. I don't know why she went crazy. Rick Ross stay near me and he be out on a tracker cutting that big ass land. I think he do live down in Mississippi somewhere. I wonder why he don't get somebody to go cut that grass. Since he's so rich. Because he cutting that grass, somebody gonna charge him an arm and a leg with all that land. And what I'm just anyway, child. That's what I wanted to say about Keisha K or child. It's either Keisha Key or Keisha K or hey, ain't nothing wrong with Keisha and Rick Ross. Oh, not Keisha and Rick Ross, but Keisha and Gucci. Yeah, she been Tia Kemp has been saying, I think that the child that Tia has with Rick Ross is grown. Now she been saying that even before. I think the child is grown. So Tia might have a mental issue. It's time for her to go ahead and move on. Okay. If she want Rick Ross, they say Rick Ross like real young women. So she probably, since he didn't became a millionaire, he likes women in their 20s, in their early 20s, from what I've heard. So he probably won't be going back to Tia. She too old for him at this point. Okay. But if because she been ranting on social media about him for years. What she need to do is because she was talking about, I know he loved me. I know he loved me. Girl, she need to just go ahead and tell him, look, if she wants some of that money, I'll do what she need to go and make some deals with him. And he might give her a little bit, give her some change if she do something strange, okay? But she didn't talk for so long, he probably wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole because she would love that, so she could have that on social media. If she knows she want him and she want to spend some of his money, she know what it is. She needs to keep her mouth closed and just go ahead and play the game, okay? And stack her money up. Because he will never publicly admit anything, and he probably don't want to deal with it because she'll have a camera somewhere. She gonna tell it. Tia is gonna tell it. Even if ain't nobody looking, she gonna tell it, so he can't even trust her. She talk too much. If she knows she want to be with him, she want to spend some of his money, she need to shut the hell up. She will never be a main chick. She too old. Not unless he gets sick. Okay? Then he needs her to take care of him. But then he ain't gonna trust her then because she'll be telling people on social media. So the only thing she could do now is go quiet, make him wonder what the hell going on with Tia. He might call her, and if she talking with some sense, she might could talk up on some money, okay, and let him know I ain't gonna tell nobody, okay. Whenever you decide to give me some money, we can mess around. I ain't gonna tell nobody, But she can't do that. Because she's still hollering about she had got, she is baby mama. Nobody gives a damn. That lady been doing this now, I know, for about 10 years. So it's something going on with her. She got a mental illness. She don't know nothing about him. Because if she knew something about him, she would have untold it. If she knows something, but she knew something, Tia sold him out to 50 cents. See there? He'll never deal with her. He won't trust her. He would never trust her. You cannot listen. It ain't nothing worse. I would not be with nobody that I couldn't trust that would sell you out. They get into your life so that they could see the good and the bad, and then try to expose your weaknesses and stuff. When they get mad, they have a mad day. Absolutely not. You shouldn't even be a friend to nobody like that. When Tia talk about anything, I get ready to roll up. Tia probably lying. Who in their right mind, as much as Tia stay on social media talking, and she crazy. And Tia was a pretty woman. She could have not had her damn man. She could have, if she had played her cards right, Tia could have been on social media. Get moved. She could have been on social media advertising herself, okay? And acting like she got some damn sense. And she would have attracted another man with some money. Okay? But, men look at her from afar. Who gonna take somebody that run their mouth like that seriously? Who gonna take somebody like Tia seriously that talks like that? Men scatter stuff like that. I mean, I know I would be here. I don't like for people to know anything as it relates to my personal life until I know that it's really solidified, bitch. I got the ring. I done popped out with a ring. That's when people need to know. But Tia ain't gonna let that happen. And the moment something goes wrong, Tia is going to expose it. Can't no businessman take no opportunities with nothing like that. Right? She speaks bad about him all the time. Then one time, a long time ago, I was looking. She was like, "He's still in love with me. I'm the one he's still in love with, but see, he can't have my mind." I said, "Lord, this lady right here done flipped. This lady right here crazy." She could have been still getting some of that money if that's what she wants. But she would have been trying to tell everybody. When you don't tell people stuff, they can't mess it up. So she just need to go and give it on up. She's still talking about him 10, 15 years later, child. They probably got grandkids and she's still talking. Do she know any new business to tell him? To tell on him? I don't think she do. Because if he probably makes sure nobody talks to Tia. Because she gonna get on social media and tell it. And if he knows that somebody is telling his business, he gonna cut him off. Who gonna be cut off for Tia? What's up, Gray Face? Oh, she on the blow. So that explains that she on drugs. He still looks out for you. Yeah, if he did her dirty, she needs to go ahead and get over it, child. If he's still looking out for it and giving her money, she just needs to she probably could get more if she shut the hell up. She already know it ain't nothing gonna become of that. She should have been just using that to her advantage. His name, getting him to help her with business. She should have been doing all of that and just being quiet and using him being her child's father to her advantage. Instead, she went the bitter route. Cause y'all know how. Listen, if I had a baby daddy that was famous and all of that, and Lord knows, I don't mean no harm. Shout out to my kids' fathers, but they couldn't. I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. They could never get none of this. Period. Okay, but I would be. I sure wouldn't be. I wouldn't be cracking no jokes on them. Nothing like that. I'll be on here. Ooh, yeah, my child father. They're good fathers. They this, they that. I'll be laying it on thick to get what I want. M. Rose says she went shopping with 50 Cent and disrespected him. Now he talking about. Now she talking. Lord have mercy. It's a TNT. Big. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Listen, I told y'all about that time. One of my daughter's dads, he reached out to me. He was like, Tamara, can we meet? I need to talk to you about something. I was like, me and him don't talk. I really couldn't stand him because he liked to control women. He couldn't control me. Hey, She Johnson, he couldn't control me. So I was like, wow, he wants to meet me at a park. And I thought about it. I was like, I hope this bastard ain't want to try to set me up, because he is from North Memphis. He from the heart of North Memphis, okay? He the reason I don't date North Memphis guys. He ruined it. He was the first and the last, okay? So I was like, dog, he want to meet me. And then my mind said, maybe he get ready to die. And he done left her. He get ready to tell me about some insurance or something he got for our daughter. So I was like, okay, we can meet. When I got there, I was like, well, we need to meet somewhere. Well, I want to meet at a busy park because I don't trust him. He's still from North Memphis. And so when I got there, I sat on the bench. I said, you okay? I was waiting for him to tell me, Tamara, I'm sick and this, and I was waiting for him to say that. And I got this for her. And he was like, Tamara, I said, you okay? Yeah. Tamara, I'm sorry for the things that I did. And when I told you all them years ago she wasn't mine, I knew she was mine. I said, that's what you call me over here that's what you call me for? You call me to the park to say that? You not get ready to die or nothing? just ruined my day. I never would even went if I had known that's what he was calling me over there for. Hey, but we cool now. Okay. We cool. We cool. He always said I was too demanding. Okay. But he did some low down stuff to me, but I got past it. He did some dirty stuff to me. Because what man sits up and tells his child's mother that he want a DNA test just because he mad? Our child was 6 or 7 years old at that point. I asked God to give me the heart to forgive him, and I did. Okay, I did. I did. I forgave him for that because that was crucial. Nothing he could have ever did could have hurt me. Nothing, because nothing he could have ever did would have hurt me. But that right there, it didn't hurt me. It pissed me off. Why in the world would you say something like that, you old dog? Hell, I told him, you act like you a damn NBA player or something. I could see if you was a damn NBA player or something like that. Hell, you just from up out of North Memphis. Why would I want to put a damn baby on you? I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that because I'll get mad, and we done move past that. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I want to talk about Rymir. All right, y'all know I'm feeling good today. I don't want to mess around and tell all my business. And then when I start going back, I'm drinking a little wine too, y'all. I'm happy today. I don't want to revert back to the past, okay? Because we've gotten past that. He even told my daughter that he apologized. So my daughter came home and was like, Mom, I had dinner with my dad. Now, this was recently. I had dinner with my daddy, and my daddy said he was sorry for saying that he wanted a DNA test when I was 6 years old. I said, why would he tell you that? I never told her that. I didn't even tell. I never told her anything bad about her dad. Hell, he's still talking about something. Our daughter is in her 20s. Why is he bringing that mess up? He didn't get it. I wasn't gonna give it to him. I told him that I said, listen, you don't know the state laws. In the state of Tennessee, you was at the hospital, you signed her birth certificate. After 5 years that a child is legitimated in the state of Tennessee, fathers, look, men, this is for y'all now. I'm putting y'all up on some game. If you let a child stay in your name, you sign the birth certificate after 5 years, you can't change it, even if the child is not yours. So I got him back. I said, you sit up and when he said that, I said, in the state of Tennessee, after a child has been legitimated for 5 years, okay, then the child is automatically yours, whether it's yours or not. I said, you're going to have to feed her until she look like you. And I jumped out of that damn car. How you going to come to the police station? I was working at the police department. He came out there from North Memphis late that night. I was working on the Charlie shift. He gonna come out there and wait on me. Tamra, I got something I want to talk to you about. So I got in his truck. Tamra, I ain't gonna say my daughter's name. She a sweet little girl. I just don't believe she mine. I said, what? As a matter of fact, she was 7. I said, what? That's what you come out to my job for, to say some mess like that? Yeah, I made my other baby mamas take a DNA test. I never made you take one because I thought you was better than that. I said, I ain't what? And I want you to take one. I said, you gonna feed her until she look like you, bitch. I slammed this door so hard, I slammed that door so hard, I tried to break the windows out of that damn truck. I was so damn mad. So then he gonna call me. He still wouldn't leave me alone. On my way home, I was so mad. He called me. Yeah, I know she ain't mine now. Look at how you slam my car door. Yeah, she ain't none of mine. And she got curly hair. And my other kids got coarse hair. That's how I know she ain't mine now. My baby looked more like him than any child. And was looking more like him then. Yeah, she got curly hair, and all my kids got coarse hair. And the way you slam my door, I know she ain't mine now. Dirty dog. Then gonna wait almost 20 years later and say to me, 15 years, Tamara, I knew she was mine. I was just trying to make you mad. I said, well, it didn't matter because you had waited too late to try to get a DNA test. And I wasn't going to give you one. Dirty dog. But y'all, we made up. See, see, that's why I don't deal with North Memphis guys. Because out of all the things he could have tried to do to try to get me back, he didn't have to go there. Okay? I tell you, if it wasn't for the Lord that was on my side, I sure thank God I didn't have to need them for nothing. I thank God for my mama and my daddy. I didn't have to need them Negroes for nothing because I sure would have been in need because they would have been trying to punish me because I guess because I talk back. Have I ever hit one of my kids' dads? No, I never hit him. What's up, Justice for Doll? I never hit one of my kids' dads because I'm gonna tell you something. He had I never should have been with him anyways. He already had 2 baby mamas, so I should have left him alone. But they said that he whooped ass. I said he never hit me, and he never. I don't think he ever would have. But when I talk shit on the phone. I talk shit on the phone. I never talk shit in his face. I cuss him out and hang up in his face.
Hey man, can we cut out all the North Memphis slander? Because we know North Memphis is the greatest side of Memphis anyway.
Child.
Why you just talk shit on the phone?
That man still want to be with me. My daughter said, my daddy be saying that your mama is the craziest, most stubborn woman I ever been with, but I love her though. Of course he do. You can never forget me.
North Memphis got great men, Emerald.
Anyway, y'all, let's talk about Rymir. Listen, Justice for Dolph came in. I guess Justice for Dolph saying it's time to talk about, because I forgot my other topics. Y'all know I get to drinking a little wine or whatever. I get a little loose and want to have fun and stuff.
Justice for Dolph.
And before folks sit up talking, listen, my daughter's dad knew from the time I said that I was pregnant that she was his. We were together all the way up until I found out. Don't y'all know he went and cheated on me with his daughter's mom, and she was pregnant at the same time I was, and was trying to hide it. So his first baby's mother, who was jealous, she was the one, he was making the girl hide it from me. So his son's mother called me and told me the girl had another baby and they was hiding it from me. And guess what? Our kids were 2 weeks apart. I quit his ass and he never got over it. That's the reason why he be talking about he loved me. Of course he loves me. I quit his ass and got me another. I went on. I wouldn't get ready to deal with that.
How you get caught?
Because the other he had to have the kids, so I guess around each other.
Hey man, North Memphis niggas way smarter than that. How you get
caught? His oldest son's mother found out about it and called and told me.
Why he letting them Y'all talk to see, man, you gotta cut that shit off at the door.
Well, you know what? I think about it now. That was so disrespectful. He never respected me because
Yeah,
they never was supposed to be able to call me.
yeah. Two women I fuck with, they
But
talk,
I'm glad that they did.
they gonna run to you at the grocery store talking. That's because
The
I'm
other
mad.
girl, the
Hell
other girl,
no.
the other girl was hiding it because she wanted to still sneak and mess with him, and she felt like if she told me he was gonna stop messing with her. So I guess she got the other baby mama to um to do it, which it don't really matter.
Mm.
Because I mean, it's so much I could say about that, but I'm not going to. I mean, everything happened the way that was. I'm glad that I had my daughter.
Amen. Amen.
And I'm gonna just leave all the other stuff that I could say. I mean, I was young. It.
And North Memphis is great, by the way. Y'all should come check it out.
Whatever. Let's talk about before start. He said no. He never thought I was a whore or a slut. That's the reason why I never had to take a test because he already knew that I wasn't. He just wanted to try to be mean to me because he was mad.
Yeah.
It says Rymir, the man who's been claiming to be Jay-Z's secret son for years, just quietly dropped his federal paternity lawsuit. Court docs show he never got a response from Jay, but he still serves him at his Malibu mansion. Now fans are raising eyebrows, wondering if hush money was involved or if it was all capped from the jump. Was he paid off to disappear? And I believe that's exactly what it was. That boy look at his eyes. He is Jay-Z.
I thought that was Dame Dad. Hold on, let me get this out of my eye.
No, his teeth and stuff is even like Jay-Z's.
Oh no, he kind of look like Steve Fresh.
No, he looks just like Jay-Z. He's a younger version of Jay-Z. His face and stuff is even round like his. Look at his ears and stuff. Of course. He
Yeah, they
paid the
reality.
girl off. He paid the girl off and bought her a mansion. I think he did the exact same thing with because see, no judge has ever forced him to answer. I think that he decided to just go ahead. Maybe they're gonna quietly do it, or they quietly did it, and he done paid him off. He done told him, we don't want needs to do no DNA test. I just want to go on and pay you all and just drop it and never say another word about it.
Right.
But if he could do that and he feel like that's his son or knows that could be his son and he never tries to reach out to him, it's something wrong with that. Because that boy look a lot like him. Like I would want to, I don't know how people can have children in this world and not want to have anything to do with their kids. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, today he got money. They gonna pay him to be quiet. If he say anything else, they gonna take his ass out.
He said a
Death
bag was
row.
dropped at the front porch. Yeah, I bet that's what it was. A bag was dropped at the front porch.
Hey man, you gonna take this and shut your ass up? You keep talking, you ain't gonna be found behind the garbage can.
I bet a bag was dropped off at the front porch. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He done dropped it. I mean, he could help, they could help him to take care of his kids. He realized Jay-Z don't want to have anything to do with him. And I wouldn't want nobody. I wouldn't want to be in anybody's life that did not want me in their life, period. So
Mm-hmm.
just chop it up. He's never been in his life. They don't have a connection. This man wants to protect his image and the wife and kids that he has now. And hey, I think that's what happened. The other young lady dropped her paternity lawsuit, and now she's living in $1 million house. She quietly, because this boy right here did an interview with Tasha Kim, was like, me and her used to talk. The other young lady, but she stopped answering my phone calls. And Tasha K told him, well, they bought her a house by the water. She's been paid off. He was like, wow, I didn't know that. All I know is she just stopped talking to me because they were both going on interviews together. And Jay-Z quietly paid that girl, bought her a mansion, $1 million house, and her and her mama living in it. And she went away, ain't said another word. Okay. So that's probably what's getting ready to happen with this. Okay, because now I remember that the godmother that had raised him had said some time ago that the godmother had said some time ago that that when they first years ago when they first tried to reach out to Jay-Z's people responded and was like, well, let's sign him to his label. He wanted to give him a record deal, and I guess that would have been a way for him to take care of him.
Yeah. But he wasn't gonna never make no music. He was just gonna be on the label. Yeah. Cold game, but hey man, when they don't want to be bothered, you gotta go on with your life. That's it. It's sad, but that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Okay, make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. So what you think happened in this situation, Cypress?
He got a bag to shut up, and if he keep talking, he'll be found with the fish.
Yeah, because he's grown now. He
Yeah,
probably feel like, at this point when they tried to pay him off before, they didn't take it because he was younger, and he probably just wanted to know if that was his father.
uh-huh. Well, yeah, take the money and go on with your life, man. That's the best outcome you gonna get out of this, because you don't want nothing to do with you. You can't make it. That's how it go, bro. Justice for Dolph, you still in here?
Hold on.
I ain't Mario. Somebody trying to be funny. I ain't no damn Mario. Great face, salute to you. Yeah, what was the other part of the title? Man, Justice for Dog about to go with it, y'all.
Where y'all about to go with him?
Watch this. You can see in a minute. What's the other part of the? I missed the other part of the title. Oh, he alright, Justice. I'm quite sure he alright. He chilling. Mario alright. Y'all ready for the glow bash? Who all glow bash ready, man? Shout out to everybody going to the glow bash though. Jennifer, now you going to the glow bash? Jennifer, no, you got a front row ticket at the glow bash, Jennifer, no.
Hold on, you go ahead, Cypress. Y'all give me just a minute. I'm trying to look at something.
Hmm. He said he going to glow bash in his pre-shirt. Well, good luck with that one, Jessica, though. Because you going to need it time about going to the glow bash with a pre-shirt on. You're going to need all the luck you can get. Uh, no, Clarinet. I'm actually going to sit this one out. I'm going to sit this one out, Clarinet. Nah, I ain't going to be there. I ain't going to be there. He said, I don't need tickets. I'm coming through the back with the same folks let drip in through without tickets. What the? Now I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. I got some other things I've gotta do, so I ain't gonna make it to the bash this year, y'all. Maybe next year. As they should, TB21. Glow is not bad at all. I got nothing to see up there. There's a lot to see. Get you a front row seat and take notes, Jessica, though. Man, we don't want to see no Angela, man. You going in the wrong direction talking about some Angela. Glow alright, man. Don't get me started on that, man. Why what? Why what, T baby? Talk to me.
Okay, you guys, I'm back.
Uh, that was low Jessica dog. He said Glow got more testosterone than him. Oh my god.
He said Glow got more tests. Okay, I also wanted to talk about um um is CMG looking at a wrongful death and RICO charges? Okay,
Shouldn't
now,
be.
huh?
Shouldn't be.
Well, I well, they should be. Um, Now we've talked about this before. I've been talking about this quite a bit for the y'all know I had kind of not really been talking about it, but I think some things are getting ready to get kicked up. Okay. And it don't necessarily have anything to do with Go Man because I know people, want to say that. I don't really know, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think that this is something that has been in the works, right, as it relates to the Young Dolph situation. I do believe that Young Dolph's family at some point is going to would he be looking at wrongful death charges. We talked about that last night. Yeah, I believe that they're going to file wrongful death charges because according to the state of Tennessee, CMG has at least some type of involvement in what happened to him. I believe this is just what I believe that the family is waiting for everything to come out. I do believe that the family has been um, is privy to whatever information at this point, all of the information that they may have. Do I believe that a RICO is gonna happen? Yeah, mm-hmm. Sure do, sure do. Um, and I believe that it's probably been in the making now for a real long time. Yes, I sure do. Um, I think this is just me. This is what I believe. I believe that the reason that the RICO hasn't taken place at this point is because law enforcement may be trying to piece together the other people that was involved in wanting and call involved in this situation and in the death of young dog. That's what I believe. Okay, I don't have these long drawn out um, theories. I just I just get to the nitty gritty of it, and I think it's just as simple as that. They know that CMG was involved. They know that some other people were involved, and they're trying to figure out the rest of them. Okay. Justice for Dow says RICO would have at least 5 to 10 people. Um, and that's just how I feel. My thoughts on it. Um, Justice for Dow says RICO would have at least 5 to 10 people on it, and at least 4 criminal organizations. Um, Greyface says Justice for Dow, that wrongful death gonna hit for sure. CMG paid for that hit. CMG paid for the hit was enough. Yeah, I know they will for sure win it, but the one who supposed to spearhead it is too busy doing dumb stuff. The feds are trying to get the maximum amount of cooperation with the minimum amount of paying mugs off, shaving time, etc.
Here's the thing, though, y'all. By them proving that they paying for the lawyers, they got them dead to right for the wrong death, regardless of the fact that they didn't trace the money and where it come from. They got them dead to right. All they need is a conviction, and but they can go get them now, but they waiting on the conviction. So that way, when they go for the wrongful death suit, they ain't got no wiggle room to fight. They done.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it now, like um, I think that they already have.
Yeah, yeah, but they waiting on the they waiting on to get the conviction in court from the big wig. So therefore, when they go get the money, they go drain the swamp. They ain't got no room to fight it. It's a wrap. They out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But if hey man, if God can somehow, man, y'all know how I feel about it. If God can somehow squeeze in the crack of this shit, it's gonna go down, man. We gonna be in North Memphis turning up, man. So y'all make sure y'all be there. Yeah, make sure y'all know it's gonna be a party.
No, Cypress, I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think they really went too far. The idea um, that they was consistently trying to kill him, and the folks was looking at him. The only reason they wouldn't go to jail is because they didn't go to jail is because Young Dolph would not talk. Nobody talked.
Well, he
For
wasn't supposed to.
well, yeah, he was supposed to. They was constantly trying to kill him. You
No.
don't have more loyalty to the people that's trying to kill you. And
Yeah.
the mere fact that this is what I believe, that they know that they, did it. They was constantly trying to do it. They was trying to. I have to give it to them. They was trying to lock them up. They was questioning them. I believe they knew that if it kept going, that they was going to kill him. I think that's why they was trying to. But young Dolph didn't press the issue. He let it go. And I would think that the mere fact that the man, quote unquote, kept the streets and didn't get them locked up, they would have left it alone. Why not? Why not be grateful? But instead, they consistently played in the face of the feds. I just don't believe that they're gonna let this go. They're not letting it go.
That what make me so proud, man, about Dog. Dog kept the street. He didn't tell it. He didn't want to talk.
No,
He
Dolph. I
did.
wish,
He
I
was
wish, I
supposed
wish
to.
Dolph would have got him locked up.
Then if he get him locked up, then what he gonna do behind it? He can't rap no more. It's over with.
Well, they still rapping and they getting everybody locked up hell.
Uh, Do we have any proof of that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, Dolph didn't press charges in Charlotte or Los Angeles. Man, when someone shoot at you, you really have two options. He said, yes, Dolph even helped to cover up CMF. He was the real. Dolph knew Los Angeles shooting was arranged and he called it some random stuff. I tell you.
mm. Hey, I'm just thinking, man. I be like, man. I hope my boy can squeeze through the cracks and this shit. Y'all just don't know, man. Lord, Memphis gonna go to a whole new level if that man can somehow squeeze through the cracks and shit. But I gotta keep 100 though, y'all. He gonna lose a lot of money behind this shit. He gonna lose damn near over half of everything he got in this shit. It's gonna come in the cost. But I hope he squeeze through the cracks and get off on the shit. That's just me, straight up 100 with you.
Well, at least he'll still have his life. When they get him, he'll still have his life. He did the very ultimate. It's something wrong to want to kill somebody and the way they did that. And these are businessmen that wanted this and orchestrated this and paid for it. And it's something wrong with that. And to be able to feel like that they could just live happily ever after. I look at people like that as being sociopaths. It's something that's inhumane about that. And you see them, call themselves building businesses and saying that they're businessmen. Dolph's life, if they had it going on, Dolph being dead would not, um, dead or alive, would not have affected their life. But they wanted him gone, unfortunately. And so what they did was they betrayed these businessmen. They call themselves businessmen. They betrayed the people that supported them by using the funds that they obtained from the community by being popular within the community, right? Or having artists that was popular within the community. And they used their wealth that the people, the citizens, helped them to obtain to turn around and kill another Memphian and destroy and kill a man that also had a lot of the same fans. So to me, that's just messed up. It's messed up to me. And so I always say, because I always have to say this, it don't have anything to do with me. Like I don't get on here. I'm not a police officer, so I can't do the work of the police. But I would have to say that I believe, that the approach, just from what I've heard, I believe that the approach that the Memphis Police Department and all of the entities that work with them on the Young Dolph case has taken has been a really good approach. And it hasn't been in just putting a pacifier in the mouth of young Dolph's family. Because if they was just putting a pacifier in the mouth of the public and the young Dolph's family, they would stop at Stray Drop and Cornelius, right? We do know that they, unfortunately, they took his life, but the real problem is not would not be them. As I've said from the very beginning, when I came on YouTube, you have to get the root of the tree, and Cornelius and them are not the root of the tree. And so that's why I say I believe that law enforcement, as it, their approach to this, because, on the state side, the investigators continue, and the way that it works is they do what they need to do, and then they take it to the DA's office, and the DA can either say yay or nay. The prosecutors, if they don't have enough, they say, we don't, I don't think that we can get a conviction based on this. You need to get more, okay? And so, um, that's just on the state side. As it relates to the federal side, it does not go before Steve Mulroy, okay? Those federal cases don't, on the federal side, don't go before him. The state cases do, right? So I believe that the approach that's being taken um, has been a good approach, because I think we have two different sides that's working to ensure that when another young black man gets it from out of the mud, that really understands the industry and is able to really create some wealth. He is not, his life is not plotting on, and it will be another one. His life is not plotting on, and he's not gunned down because he's looked at as competition. They're going to understand by reverting back to the young dog situation that there'll be consequences. And I commend them, because I believe that that's what they are working to do, to ensure that there's a reference, and he will be that reference, his life and his case. If you think that you're going to pay for another hit, even the young men that they try to get, they'll be able to reference back to the young dog situation and hopefully pass on it. But they motherfucking asses won't be putting out another one, because they're gonna be rotting in jail. It won't come from them, okay? But I digress. Emerald says, a big pressure. We don't know what they got on him yet.
Right. Hopefully nothing, but we shall see. Just for dogs, you quiet down there in the comment.
See, I get to think about when people start, posting a whole lot. This is my world, and I just went and bought me a new car. Especially when they didn't do those types of things before. When they never did those types of things before, now all of a sudden they doing it. They trying to um, make people believe something. Okay, um, they're trying to make people believe something, like it really is their world, that they got all of these people in their back pockets and stuff like that. And if people believe that, and I'm just saying universal, I'm not just at this point, I'm not talking about one specific person. So if people believe this, then it makes people scared. Why, I ain't gonna go say nothing, because, he got people. They got people working for them. They got everybody in their pocket. So I'm not gonna say nothing. That's the illusion that people want to put out, to put fear in you. Okay. Um, he says, why did YMM get a RICO before got it if their crimes were after dark? We don't really know how long they've been looking at Young Mob. Okay. We don't really know how long that they've been looking at Young Mob. Um, we don't know. What we do know is a lot of the Young Mob members have not had the money that CMG and some of those other affiliates have had to be able to put people out front. If they're saying that Young Mob, um, J Dropper, they're saying that Young Mob was going allegedly. I don't know, but if I read what I read correctly, they're saying that Young Mob were going. They were going out and committing these situations themselves with the CMG and affiliates situations. They had the money to be one or two people removed from the situation, meaning they was getting people to go and find people to do these situations for them. So I mean, the situation can't be compared. It's different.
You say it can't be compared.
It can't be compared. It's different.
Okay. Mm, okay.
I'm talking about in the way that things were handled. They're saying Stupid Duke allegedly now. Didn't they say that? That Stupid Duke them was committing these hits themselves. Gotti them was not. Gotti wasn't physically out there committing the hits. So it would make it easier to, if that's the case, to trace back to them, right?
That's what also they've been looking at them since the time. Uh, which one you talking about, Jessica? Though. Mm.
So I don't know, y'all. You know,
Jessica Dawg said they've been looking at uh
he says I'm talking about old mob members before young mob, before young one. So
I know
so
I know what you're
so
talking about.
was Quit a young mob member, or was he a Memphis mob member? Because I think those are two different organizations. I don't know if he was either one. I'm just saying I would think Quet would be too old to be a young mob member, wouldn't he?
Well, you're right about that part. Uh, so, Jessica Dawg, I get where you're going. Shout out to Jessica Dawg for the chat.
Well, J Dropper, you're assuming that they've been looking at CMG longer than they've been looking at Young Mob. That's your assumption. I don't know.
But I can tell you they've been looking at Gotti on a number of years.
They've been looking at God for a number of years because God has said it himself.
You know I know Jessica Dawg. You know, yeah, you know. You always trying to apply the for the press.
They say you know
Yeah.
a little bit too much for an innocent bystander
That's,
cycle.
that's all I am, an innocent bystander. That's it. I'm an innocent bystander that drink Coca-Cola and alkaline water.
Lord have mercy.
Now you the one know a whole lot, Jennifer, though. I ain't got nothing for you. I'm just gonna drink my Coca-Cola and alkaline water. And my city, M Rose, you on to something, M Rose. M Rose, you on to something. You smart. I like that, M Rose. M Rose is very smart.
hmm When they pick up one side, they pick up the other side too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A big person says that's why I say they must don't have what they looking for, because if they had a little something, I think they I think that will come. Well, it can't be a little something. I think that I don't know. I don't. Mm.
Hold on, somebody call me.
I don't think that they would get them on a little something. It's not going. Rico's. I don't think it's just going to be one charge. I think that's the brilliancy. That's how the feds are so get to be so brilliant with what they do. They watch you for so long. When they get you, it's definitely not on one charge. It's on several. And even if they don't get you on the major charges, you normally get got on some. J Dropper, J Dropper, do you know Gotti personally? Because I don't. If you don't know him personally, you can't say that it haven't happened. I think. mm, I agree. Gray face. Oh, okay. Well, neither one of us knows then. So that's usually the first step in the RICO. Normally, it happens when they go get them. They raid the house, just like they did Puffy's, right? And then Puffy was indicted shortly after that, right? So that normally happens at the end of the investigation, right? Hey, cheering. Right, and it don't necessarily happen every time. J Dropper. I mean, we're listen. I don't try to ever convince people of anything. I don't, really don't argue with people anything as it relates to this. But I mean, the facts are the facts. J Dropper, let me ask you something. And J Dropper, I want you to answer this. Why would someone pay for the lawyers of two men that have been accused of killing young Doll? Especially if one of them is saying that he never met him. Was it just charity work? Why if Cornelius is saying that he never met Gotti, why would his record label pay for his lawyer after he's been accused of killing young Dolph? J Dropper, maybe you can answer that one for me. Mm-hmm. Luke said it, not Hagerman. Okay. Mm. Juke was an employee of CMG's. Juke is not the owner of CMG. Juke was an employee of CMG. He worked for his brother's label. God ain't just letting folks write out big checks like that. I'm sure he has accountants and everything. Juke had his own company. Why didn't Juke write the check out from his company account? I mean, we all work for companies. Can we just go write out $50,000 checks? Absolutely not. They said that Straight Drop said that they was going to make him the next big thing, right? Um, I mean, Gotti would have to be the one to make him the next big thing, right? He says CMG. But who writing out checks over there? I don't believe Juke writing out no $50,000 checks. Okay. So are you saying that Gotti is so incompetent when large sums of money like that is given out? So, but it's Gotti. It came from Gotti's company. Well, then why didn't they say Big Juke was the one that wrote the check out? They said Big Juke. They said his name when they met with him. Why didn't they say Big? Well, shit, Big Juke wrote the check out. They had identified him and said his name before. They didn't say CMG when they supposedly met over at Quest's place. They said Big Juke. Okay. Emeralds. What's up, the Alabama hitter? Um, Greyface says Juke was handling the money, a effing pawn to the little dudes for the bosses. Justice Verdal says if Gotti really took care of his brother the right way, he would never even been riding around with Govan. That information came from Cypress TV. um, he said it did mention Gotti's name. Yeah, Cornelius said that. Cornelius mentioned the name. He said Juke and Gotti. He said they was going to, and he was going to get a deal. They was gonna make him the next big thing or something. He's gonna get a deal. He said, "Yeah, from Juke and Gotti." Cornelius said that. Now, did he not say that, Cypress?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay.
What- What's up, y'all? We back. I just got
Gotti just call you.
no, no, some nigga named man. Yeah, I
What's
gotta be
up, the
careful.
Alabama hits? You said some Negro. What now?
And whooped his baby mama and sprung on the baby. And they knocked the baby unconscious. They can't even get the baby up.
Oh my God, that happened in Memphis.
Oh yeah, man, y'all gotta be careful who y'all having these goddamn baby back, man.
He whooped the baby and the baby unconscious.
He was whooping the mama and sprung on the baby and knocked the baby clean out. They can't even get. They said they can't even get the baby up.
Oh my God. Why would he hit the baby?
I don't know, man.
He needs to be up under the jail.
Get your fuck up, man. Y'all young girls gotta watch who y'all having kids, man.
How old was the baby?
I don't know, but it's a little. They probably, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't say the age, but yeah, that was they just hit
Justice
my
Vidal says, I think Juke is not even in the first four. I would put Grip, Brandon, and Pepper before Juke. Uh-huh.
in the first. Oh, hold on. Hey, first four. What you talking about? Just for now, because I was out the loop.
As it relates, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't they just shoot? Never mind. Yeah, okay, just for now. Go ahead. Shout out to Pepper Mouth for the South. And I'm gonna leave that at that. You hear me? Just for that one popping, Pepper.
He says, nope. They told me how much he had. He wasn't working with millions. Big pressure now after dog fast. His drugs wasn't moving. Juke sold drugs. He a street ninja. To Cypress TV, no shout outs to Peppa Pig. Who is
Hey,
Peppa
man.
Pig?
I'm Pepper Mouth for the South. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Grip, too, man. And Grip is one of my favorite out of all of them. Yeah.
Grip your favorite. What does he do over at CMG?
You know, we got the second roll up.
He an executive
Yeah.
like Keon.
Probably a little bit better than Keon.
Oh, okay. Just asking. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It's over 100 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Why was Pepper blocking Dog with the radio station? Because, man, you see what side Pepper on, man. Come on, Jessica. Why you even ask that? You see who Pepper mouth for the South rolling with, man. He rolled with the best. He rolled with the best side. So out the north side. Man, come on, man. You know what's going on, man.
You said West Cyprus. Y'all, listen, we don't even have 100 likes, y'all. Run the likes up. It's 117 people in here, so we should have 117 likes to be honest with you.
Pepper a hater. How Pepper a hater? Man, Pepper on the best side. He said so Cyber TV. So you admitted. Thanks for confirming. I ain't confirming nothing. Hmm. But we know what side Pepper on, man. Pepper on the be picked the best side, man. That's straight out the north. Man. This is what's going on, just know, man.
A great face says it's on YouTube when he pissed
Oh yeah, we're talking about when Drake made all the four upgraded chain.
after it says cried and begged for that chain. Who paid for Juke the airline ticket when he was stuck in Vegas crying?
Oh, he was just playing, man. That wasn't even real, man. The man was just playing. Y'all said the man didn't have the money to flash him home. Y'all crazy. Y'all believe it. Drake play a lot. And that's what he aggravate God in them talking about because he play a lot.
Mm.
I hope I can find that video when God first started bringing Alan around and they had a little party. I think it was in Miami somewhere. And Drake was like, "Hey, get you a yo Gotti. He'll stay in your inbox for 7 years. He'll get you a yo Gotti. He'll trick. Get you a yo Gotti." And Gotti was kind of pissed off, but Drake was just having fun with it. A little cool.
It says on YouTube he woke up mad, got it upgraded everyone chain, but his. Big Pressure said Juke had a bag.
Yeah, he had his own money.
Why he didn't pay for them lawyers with his own money?
I
If it
don't
was just
know.
him,
I don't know. You know what I was thinking? You know what I'm thinking? Hey, Paul was thinking if we pay for the lawyer out of the business account, they'll never look at it like that.
well, he had a legitimate bid. He had a business, and he have a management company.
Yeah, he did management, but
Well, then he had a legitimate business that was supposed to have money. Why he didn't pay for it out of debt?
I don't know why he didn't, and that's gonna
You
cut
know
back
they was
on him.
dumb as a box of rocks. If
Because
why
that's
why
why
did they why did they pay for them lawyers and they hit from out of them account out of the CMG accounts?
I don't know. See, they were probably thinking, man, look, we pay for it out of the business account. They ain't gonna look at it. They just gonna look like a business expense. That's how I'm taking it now. Whether I look back on it, but yeah, that was a bad move. Hey, y'all should just pay for this shit out of pocket, hand in hand, where they can't trace nothing.
Mm,
If I'm gonna do something like that, I ain't going no bank account. I'm already had the money probably up under my mattress. That way they
mm,
can't trace
mm,
nothing.
mm.
They be y'all worried to get mad because they can't prove nothing.
Well, I mean, they had. I mean, they was gonna have to deal with it anyways because everybody already knew that they was involved. I think the RICO is going to bring out all of the roots that really wanted him dead. Straight Drop and them wanted money and fame. They would have went and took out anybody.
Juke was on payroll salary and was probably 150K, do the math. But he was getting money doing other shit too. He ain't just one out about that, but I ain't gonna speak on that. Like that one ain't the only avenue to get no money though. So I mean, yeah, well, the business wise, yeah, you can count that, but the other shit is some separate shit.
These dogs so spoiled. I wish I had their damn life.
I think
It's
they
obvious
do.
they did. Luke was fishing for the feds. Luke didn't have to fish for the feds.
They were coming
they the feds know more than Luke would ever have known up in there, and they was in there.
in the courtroom.
Hmm. They probably, yeah.
What they waiting on?
Well,
Oh,
they don't do things. When have they ever did anything based on what we say or our timing? Those people have an investigation. Then you had a prosecutor. You have the defense attorney sit up and ask the prosecutor to not mention the other murders that Straight Drop had been involved in.
but that was the feds that said that, right?
Well, Luke Evans, the prosecutor, then the prosecutor say, then Hagerman say that it was Straight Drop's attorney that asked him not to mention those other unalivings that had been affiliated with that case. Did he say it was Straight Drop's lawyer, or did he say who?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if he said the feds. I don't know if he said the lawyer. One or two. I can't remember. And I was like, oh, they said they hit him with the hammer on the face
My
side.
phone going off. That might be Steven. He might know. Let me look at my other phone.
Uh-oh. Not that again.
I want me some green beans. I want me some green beans with some turkey, spicy turkey, Cajun turkey necks.
Mm. Yeah, actually, that is a smoking gun. Yeah. I think you right, Big Pressure, because the feds is gonna grab them other two bodies. Now. That's gonna be in the RICO. The feds like, hey, we want them. Give us them. We want them.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you guys. Y'all know my phone gets to going on. It says,
Mr. Was it Mr. N, Jessica though? Well, he claimed he did that, but I don't know. Did you do it, Jessica though? I am not obsessed with Mr. N. Trust me, I can't.
he said, Mr. N. Hold on. I was getting ready to pull something up. Um, I want to, y'all know I like to, I'm not getting ready to play the whole thing, but I like to go back to when Hagerman came into that courtroom and,
Well, he shouldn't have did that, Jessica though. He should have minded business. That's what real niggas do, mind their business.
Adjournment. All persons having business with
yeah.
yes. He's got it.
It needs to be a bird.
Yeah, I think this needs to get his client to review it with them.
That's correct.
And at some point, we'll make that an exhibit.
The second thing, obviously there's cameras and media in the courtroom. There are also incredibly heightened security risk, security concerns during this trial, both inside this courtroom and outside this courtroom. This is one violent act and series of violent acts that have occurred in this case or around this case. There's witnesses that have true security concerns now and going forward after this trial. And there's
Did you hear what he said now and going forward after this trial?
also family members who have certain privacy rights and security concerns as well. I've been asked by several of the witnesses and by several of the family members, or maybe all of the family members, that I request from the court that the media not be allowed to film their faces during this trial or on their way in and out of the courtroom. This is a request that other judges have still been granted numerous times when there's security implications like this, and that's what I would ask for, Your Honor. When they testify, it's customary in those circumstances that basically they film the feet of the witness, but obviously the audio and everything public. But I'd make that request with regard to several of these witnesses and all the family members coming in and out of the courtroom.
So let me make sure I'm clear about your request. That media not be allowed to film family members' faces or witnesses' faces, or both.
Yes, and that. Not be able to film family member faces as they come in and out of this courtroom.
Okay.
But they not be allowed to film the two family members that will be the first two witnesses, their faces.
Okay.
And then going forward, maybe before we call a witness in which there's a particular security concern, we can address, Your Honor, as to whether or not they're able to film the faces of those particular witnesses.
Mr. Evans, any objection?
I have no objection to that, so long as the defense would be extended the same courtesy if there was a particular witness that we needed to call with that concern.
All right.
The final thing we'll put on the record now.
Let me address before we go further. You want to step aside so I can speak to Dean, my cameraman back there. Dean, so I'm going to grant the state's request that the family members, and whom you're going to know, because they'll probably be brought in very shortly together, their faces not be filmed as they come in and out of court, okay? Or that their faces not be filmed. I'm going to, this is a security risk. This is a high security issue in trial that we're trying to do this week. So for the safety of the families, I'm going to order that you not film their faces. The first two witnesses the state has informed me will be family members. The court has no problem with filming chest down, feet, but not their faces. You understand?
I understand.
Any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
As long as we can do our due diligence. I mean, actually, because I know nothing of this case, I know nothing of anything here. I'm from out of state.
Yes, sir.
So I want to make sure that I do what you tell me. So I have no problem to say.
The public information person.
Scribe is how 4 million people turn processes into step-by-step guides. The hardest part of any.
Ms. Whitaker will let you know.
Okay.
This is gonna be her job for right now.
Okay.
So let you know when family members are coming in, for you not to film those faces. And I'm telling you now, the first two witnesses, you won't be filming their faces.
Gotcha.
All right. From that point, then the state's going to let you know, or let me know to let you know.
Okay.
Who.
There's a stipulation with regard to the first witness, the corpus witness,
Yes, sir.
that Mr. Evans and I have already signed and tendered to you.
I don't know exactly. I don't want to go all the way through that, but I don't know exactly where it is that he was talking about. That they were not going to mention other situations that had happened as it relates to that case in that trial. Okay. Mrs. Greyface, all right. He had called Cornelius and told him that Dolph shot back, but it wasn't Dolph. What I sure remember is Cornelius confirming my information. They planned to burn the car before Desmond made the call, and Quick got him taken out. I tell you, if that's why Desmond was killed, you know, that's really sad, because they don't really know who turned that car in. It could have been anybody. I guess because he sits on the porch, they thought that it was him.
Greyface, you check your email.
Okay.
Yeah, well, them folks like, ain't there Bobby Mama hell, man? Them folks went to work on this junk. So nothing. You hear, bah.
Hold on, Greyface. Let me see. It says that morning when car was picked up, they were getting gas and prepping to burn it. Hmm. Big Precious says case a whole fishing trip made the feds looking now. Look at RICO. He said case a whole fishing trip.
Yeah, they took the whole camping trip out in the woods.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna forget about that one.
Which was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had to go in the woods and talk about Cajun turkey sandwich about the chill.
was was TZ already gone, or did he leave after that?
He probably was probably left after that.
Mm-mm.
He just probably should have stayed out of the way.
Oh, TZ. No, what
But
they should have no what should have happened was if they had never killed that boy, none of this stuff would have never happened. I mean, they wouldn't have to have been um, doing a lot of what they did. It seemed like to me after they killed him, they was most stressed. It couldn't have been no celebratory type of situation because it seemed like to me they've spent a lot of their time trying to cover their tracks and making even more of a mess. And then even after you try and cover your tracks and you still smearing stuff, um, you still got to be worried. So it didn't turn out how I don't know how they thought that, how did they think that they would feel after they take a whole human being from from his family. um did they think that it was just gonna, I'm not a sociopath, so I can't even start to put myself in the seat of a sociopath. But I just know that it's something inhumane about people paying for hits on somebody. Young Dolph was another rapper that they was having words with. Okay. And I just can't understand how it would get to this point that people can have such viciousness, and but it's jealousy is the root of all evil. Okay. People try to say it's money, but jealousy is the root of all evil. It is the mother of all things evil because it gives birth to 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 all evil things. It gives birth to usually death and stuff when people kill somebody, when people hurt somebody. It is normally conceived through jealousy.
uh,
So I just hope when all of this is over, and at some point it will be over, but I don't think it's going to be over no time soon. Because if I had to guess, I would think that they know that it was more people that was involved, and then I don't think they're gonna stop until they get them. So when it's finally over, I hope that there is a lesson. You know what I mean? Like I hope that there's a lesson. I hope that unfortunately young Dolph is gone. He's been gone for what 4 years, 5 years, or whatever. He can't come back. So So Justice for Dow says, telling you, Tam, at least 5 more people need to be picked up.
The 5 more.
Who is the 5 other people?
Who are the 5 other people, Jessica, though? Shout out to Zebo and his side piece.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Cypress.
Hell, I ain't gonna tell on Zebo and his side piece, yeah, because I'll sell something.
What if his wife probably already know?
He got money. Man, listen, if you in a relationship with a man with some money and you think you the only woman, let Cyber TV be the first to tell you. You a goddamn fool.
He says Cypress TV will run and give them heads up like he did Zebo about his side piece. He said, regardless of your skin color, you know what your skin color is when you're constantly committing crimes, right? Well, I think because of how sensationalized this case is, I mean, it has to happen anyways. Has anybody seen a case that people have just, even outside of Memphis, have more interest? You have people blogging on the Young Dolphs case every single day, right? Every single day, and the interest is renewed every single day. So the interest in the case is renewed. Like, people definitely want to see this through to the very end, and I think that it has a lot to. I just think it's because God is involved, and God is a God of justice. Okay, God is a God of justice. And let me just say this, because I get to thinking about this, because I know I've been drinking a little wine earlier. For those people that was in here, because see, people be in the bushes and stuff, and people are always in the bushes looking for something bad. When I was talking about my daughter's dad and I was in a relationship, and then we broke up. Okay. And so then when she was 6, 7 years old, he decided he wanted to get back at me because I wouldn't take him back. And he came to my job and was like, well, I want a DNA test to try and hurt me. People will take that, me having a little fun with it, because I'm having fun with it because it happened so long ago, right? He's apologized for it and all of that. I knew he was being stupid, just being ignorant then, because he was mad. But people, when I share stuff like that, and I can share it because it's funny to me at this point. It's a lot of people in this world that can identify and say the same thing happened to me. But people would try and take me saying that, girl, she this and that, especially when they're miserable, instead of doing what I'm doing and laughing about it. Because if I thought that something was wrong, I never would have said anything. Which, I mean, he was being a brick. He was being a prick. But that was many years ago, and our daughter is grown, right, at this point. So that's why I can laugh about it and talk about it now. But I just want to clear that up, because I get to thinking about, it'd be people that come in here and be in the bushes and stuff, and they be looking for something, because for some reason people have a fascination on trying to find some type of dirt on me. All they got to do is ask me, you have any dirt on you? so I can tell them to go so I can tell them to fuck you. If I do, it ain't your business. Okay. But people can be so malicious, and that's just something that we kind of have fun with. But people take that and twist it. You know, her baby daddy, and she had to get a DNA test. Bitch, if I was spreading it wide like that, I never would even said nothing.
Ooh.
Okay, I never would have said nothing. I'm just having fun. My baby, he be my daughter's dad. He's not my baby dad. My daughter's father be in the damn bushes sometime because he told me I just happened to tap into your chat and you was talking about me. Okay. Well, when you was younger, you should not have done some of the things that you did because you was being stupid. And he was a lot younger then. He was 20 years younger, so he was stupid. He a cool cat now though. B Precious says the mastermind being free make this case seem like somebody getting informant privileges. He said, "Oh Lord." Now I don't know. It was just something my spirit told me to clear that up because it'd be new people in the chat each and every time, and people, we have fun up in here. Okay, we have fun.
Shout out.
Hey, Chocolate.
Chocolate, yes, Lord. And shout out to shout out to the homie bed with Quick.
Chocolate, a pretty girl.
Yes, she is.
Chocolate, pretty. B Precious says, "We all stupid when we are young." Yeah, he was just being stupid. That's the reason why he always trying to apologizing to my daughter who didn't know nothing about it. I was just trying to get back at your mama. Of course he was. They said, Justice for Dow says Cypress TV stop shouting out women beaters.
I ain't beat no woman, son. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to Bill Quick. Shout out to KOM. Yo, got it. Shout out to Grip. I know you don't like it just the way it is.
Now, who been beating up on women? Was it Grip?
No, Grip ain't beating up on
I was going to say, as short as Grip is, a woman. Ooh.
Yeah, they probably whooping Grip ass.
I was going to say that ain't no shoot. As short as he is, they ought to be whooping his ass real good.
You know, they got rumors out that they got rumors out that quit beating women. I don't think Quit beating no women. I think Quit just bidding and making some money just for no. I don't think he's beating no women, man. It is not rumors, it's paperwork. I ain't seen no paperwork. Send it to me.
He says with bruises and poor patches of hair. Who got bruises and poor patches of hair? Oh my God. So you saying they did that to a woman? They bruised up and pulled her hair out? Y'all, why would a man even want to put their hands on a woman? Y'all. That's just evil. Men are not supposed to be putting their hands on women, not to beat them.
Yeah, man, don't beat them. Just go cheat on them. Shit.
He that quit did. You didn't know, Tamara?
No, she didn't know. Unlock all your videos so we can watch it just so we can know you telling the truth over there at your channel. I don't believe it. Unless you gonna unlock all your videos, I don't believe you, just because I feel like I've been missing something going over on your channel, just I said.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Woo, child. Lord, see, that's why I have to pray. Because these men have too much testosterone. You say something to them, they think you disrespecting them. They especially when they used to slapping a woman and getting away with it. Not me. I clowns real bad.
Don't hit no women.
Yeah, don't hit no women. Don't hit them. If a woman got a mouth that you can't stand, it's best to just end it. Don't be with a person that you feel like is disrespectful to you, because you will mess around and do something that you'll regret if you don't know how to control yourself.
Look, man, I got the purpose alluding to this shit. Hey, man, just have other women in your circle, so when she talking too goddamn much, you got another one there.
That's gonna get you beat up. Then you say that the women that you had, they tore your new shirt up and everything, they whoop your ass.
Yeah, man, that was
that's what happened when you try to play women.
But I don't fight women though. So y'all get that. I was really just mad about my brand new shirt and
well, they should have tore your shirt up, because you ain't had no business playing with. You don't supposed to play with people's feelings and emotions.
How you playing with somebody's feelings because you don't show up at their house, then you go to another house?
Well, you're supposed to be with one. You're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship with one person.
I was a young teenager.
Well, you seem like to me you still got the same ways.
Well, don't nothing change but the time of the day. Shit. But yeah. But no, I'm trying, baby. But no, I was a young teenager.
He sure did. OG Murder gave me a shout out.
Yeah, he gonna be shouting when Tech Nine Express came out.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull him up. So, Justice for Dolph, when you gonna drop that?
Quit must hit him up and told he better not drop this. Yeah, we calling your bluff, Justice for Dolph. Unlock the video so I can go watch it, man. That's why I ain't been able to find out that you been hiding it. We want to see what's on the channel too. That way we can know, we can believe it in our Justice for Dolph. We got our eye on you, Justice for Dolph.
He says, Chat Town says Chocolate Murder was dragging the women today who wore out. Oh Lord, you killed me. It says Justice for Dolph. 1 second, I have to finish rolling. Okay. Justice for Dolph, are you gonna be at the trial? Are you going to the trial? I wonder if True Results probably gonna be up in there, ain't it?
Yeah, well, oh my God. Yeah, we know he gonna be there with that damn flip phone. He can't wait to get a million views. They got damn flip phone. You know he gonna be there. He ain't got no ref to go. You know he gonna show up.
Shout out to True Results be outside for real. He be outside. He be out in these streets for real. So he be outside. It'd be good for True Results to
yeah, him and that blue red flip phone. You can't see nothing.
They say he's gonna drop the content when the court case starts. Now, True ain't never scared. He be outside for real. They say he got a new phone and a hoop that he winning.
That's easy not to be scared of about security around with handcuffs and shit. The killers don't get to you. That's easy to be brave.
Shout out to True Results. I like True Results.
Me too, boy. True
Stan G was on No Jumper. That is a very big milestone. Shout out to Stan G. I be happy to see Stan G doing well. You know, I think people want to talk about Stan G, but I think if Stan G stay on the straight and narrow path and keep the right people around him, he could go far. He's got the personality to go far. People, his personality is acquired. Like, he's interesting. He's funny. He's naturally funny. So I think, you know, he'll do good.
Yeah, shout out to him to making a no jumper.
Shout out to Stan G for doing
back
it.
Back to you, Jessica. Did you like the video?
Stan G said he out of the gangster matrix. He's out.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's stuck in the gangster matrix.
Lord J Dropper, Lord have mercy.
What do you say?
Shout out to Stan G for doing this thing. She said Stan G been riding around Airways Boulevard. I seen him live. Right, he goes live when he's I think he was up there at the cookie shop.
Ain't nobody at the damn cookie shop.
The cookie shop, they have customers because I'm gonna tell you something. The government is having like a social, like an ice cream and cookie social, and Makita's Cookies is they'll be serving Makita's cookies at an event, at a Mother's Day event that they gave for all of the government employees. They did like a cakes and tea cakes. They served Makita. The cakes and cookies came from Makita's.
Tea cake, that's for old people.
It was really good though. It was cool. You know, I'm happy to see a black business thriving. I love them cookies too. I ain't gonna even tell no story. So I had to try the strawberry because I'm a fool for the butter cookies because they're just like the school cookies at Norris Elementary School, and so I was like, dog, I want to try that strawberry and that lemon, and I got addicted. I'm like, I see why Young Dog was ordering one strawberry, one lemon cookie.
Oh. Shout out to Makita's Cookies. They done came a long way.
He said, shout out to Stan G. You understand? He said, you understand G? That's what he be saying. You understand G? He says, 2 women beating videos on Quit Unlocked. You can play it.
I bet. Hey, you got some guided videos unlocked over there? Unlock them. I'm finna be on the Justice for Dog marathon tonight. I ain't got nothing to do. Good alkaline water. Might go store give me a Coke. I'm feeling kind of good, man. I don't need that. I probably just stick to water for the rest of the night. But I ain't got nothing to do. Might go grab some popcorn. So I'm on the Justice for Dog marathon tonight. So y'all catch me over there with Justice for Dog.
What he do? He unlocks.
I don't know why he had the video. We only want to come watch it. Let me tell you what you're wrong with.
He said he unlocked it. Let's see.
Too deep in the South. That's what it is.
I don't know whose song that is. I gotta cover it up.
That little flip.
I'm talking about whose song that is he playing in the video?
That little flip.
Oh, that's I can't play Lil Flip song.
It's me in Memphis with
I can't play those songs. He said love and hip hop Memphis.
They gonna be at Memphis with Quet.
Dolph. In this video, we are throwing a short paperwork party on this little woman beater from Orange Mound. In the previous episodes, we have seen how he is threatening and putting hits out on innocent women. If you go a few videos back, you can also see how he choked and almost unalived his own daughter at Gotti's restaurant.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord, please don't know.
This time we will take a look at the aggravated case he caught back in May of 2021 when he was in another cat fight. The victim's name is April Griffin. She was one of his previous intimate partners. Let's read this together. On May 6, 2021, April Griffin reported to MPD Officer Gunter, 2633, that she was involved in an altercation with her former intimate partner, later identified as Hernandez Govan. Griffin stated the altercation occurred on May 5, 2021, while at her place of employment, 4018 Lamar, Highway 78, Bobby Jean Bistro. If you have been paying attention during the previous video, we told you which one of his homeboys runs that place. More on him and his girlfriend in the 5th chapter. Anyway, Griffin stated she was working at the bar when she began to argue with Govan about how she was treating his current girlfriend as a customer. This dude is a pure drama queen. He brings his new girlfriend up there knowing April is working only to get into some shit, just as a classic love and hip-hop female cast member would do. Griffin stated she was behind the bar when Govan walked around the bar, struck her in the face, knocked her to the ground, and pulled her hair. Govan fled the scene, and Griffin stated she went home. Griffin stated her hand was hurting the next morning, and after receiving medical attention, she was advised her finger was broken. Officer Gunter observed Griffin to have swelling to her left eye and a cast on her left hand. This dude is really sick in the head. It's not like April was tripping like a jealous female and started punching him. So he pushed her off and she fell bad and got hurt by accident. Hell no. This dude went behind the bar. He struck her in the face, giving her black eye and got her bone broken. And he fled the scene like he was never there. This is the biggest goofball of all time. Orange Mound champion of violence against women. Bet he got all his baby mamas trained like dogs knowing not to get out of their place, or they get ass whooping. 2 days later, on May 7th, 2021, April Griffin came to the Family Safety Center, identified Govan from a 6-person photo lineup, and provided a recorded statement. Salute to April. She was very brave to report this and testify the truth and stand up for herself and other women victim of these suckers that love to beat on the weaker. Luckily, she did not get a message from Govan that he knows where her old-ass mama stays and to play with fire if she wants to, as he is known to be sending goofy shit like that around Memphis. Sergeant Cordero, 1750, observed and photographed Griffin to have a blackened left eye and her hand wrapped in a cast. Griffin stated she was advised her finger was broken. Now, this is not some imaginary shit when women come up with to get you locked up and got not even one scratch on her. Hell no. This goofy informant seriously hurt that poor girl. Griffin provided a photograph showing a large patch of her hair to have been pulled from her head. What? What the fuck? Not only did he pull on her hair a little bit, this goofy pulled out a whole large patch of her hair on some love and hip-hop shit. Griffin stated Govan was responsible for her injuries, and she was fearful for her safety. Of course she was. This dude is not only unstable, but has protection all around the city. And if he almost choked his own daughter to death, what can April assume he would do to her? Based upon Griffin's injuries and statement, Govan was determined to be the primary aggressor. Shaking my head, salute to brave April for standing up against this coward. She did this for a lot of women being beaten daily in Memphis. You, April, are always more than welcome on our platform to speak on this situation and what you went through behind this goofy informant coward. All right, that's about it. We are not going to go deeper than this and respect April's privacy. Also, I have another video to make today about Rock Nation's finest, Steve Mulroy. See you all tonight on Justice for Dolph. And Govan, leave them women alone. Don't make me find out you are having one-on-ones with 5th graders behind their school during the lunch breaks. Straight clown.
Oh wow. I tell you.
I got a question for just for though. When you gonna start with the AI and use your own voice? we want to hear the real Jennifer Dog. We don't want to hear AI. We want to hear Jennifer Dog. We know you ain't scared to quit, are you? When you gonna use your own voice, Jennifer Dog? Quit got you scared too? You scared Quit gonna do you like did April? That's like that my use your real voice. I'm just asking.
He Great Face said, Emerald, stay tuned. He said, Cypress, you want to be my voice? He said, you want to be the voice over Cypress?
No, thank you. I'll pass, man. You can have that. You can have that, Jennifer. I'm good, Jennifer. You can have that. Cypress don't want no part of that. You win, man. I just mind my business and drink my alkaline water. I won't. No smoke.
Cypress, they say you scared to say anything about God. Why?
Cause I ain't got nothing bad to say about him.
You want justice for Dolph to reveal, say something, use his voice, but you won't say nothing about God.
What I supposed to say about him?
He paid for that hit.
I can't say that because I ain't got no proof that he did that.
Just what Dolph said, Cypress TV, bet you won't video call the leaders of the crew like I did.
We don't got no proof you video call nobody. Show, put it on your channel there. You video call, they will believe it.
Oh, so y'all know some stuff I don't know. He said that you're afraid to call Jukes on a live a real name. I am in a I didn't know that people, knew what happened. Cause I sure don't know.
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, just for now. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
So what you talking about, Willis?
So just for now, let me ask you something. So you know who the real unalivers are for Big Jug? Ask what? Don't ask me shit. I ain't got nothing to say. But I'm asking you, do you know who the unalivers are? Now, you don't know. I never said I knew. You just said you knew, Jennifer, no? I never said I knew. I just said I don't know actually. I said I fucking speaking. But do you know Jennifer Doe? Enlighten us, Jennifer Doe. Do you know who it is? Cause I don't know. I haven't been in Memphis in so long. I never remember any goddamn man. But do you know who the other line was on Jennifer Doe? I knew. No, I did. I didn't know nothing. I said I wasn't gonna speak. I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't know.
You all right?
He said you knew, which is concerning to me.
What I know, Jennifer Doe. Give us. Come on, Jennifer Doe. Can you be nice to us today, man? Hey, can you give us some clues and hints in the chat? Can you be nice to? Can you be nice to some of the good people over here? Real talk with time in the chat. Can you throw some clues and who's out for the people? Just to know. We want to see how brave you is, just to know. Can you throw some clues out there?
Y'all, we need 15 more likes, you guys. Run the likes up. We need 15 more likes.
I don't know. I don't know who did it, just to know. Yeah, I think you scared. You know why I think you scared, just to know? Because you brought it up.
Uh-oh.
Who coming up? Now you gonna take the secret to your grave. I knew it. I knew it. I called your bluff, man. I knew it. You know who paid. I know you know who paid for it, Mr. N.
What makes you think that's Mr. N?
Yeah. The gig is up, just though. No, you said I knew who did. I know. You said I knew who did it because I said no, I didn't. I said I wasn't gonna never talk about it. I don't know nothing about where all I know is somebody got unalived.
Y'all run the likes up. We still don't even have 100 likes. He said, how the F is he Mr. N? He not from North Memphis. Is Mr. N from North Memphis?
Oh yeah, he's gonna go. Yeah. Well, we know you know who did it. Of course you know who did it because you already. But never mind. Never mind. I ain't gonna go down believe it wasn't up alone. Cause I like you, Jessica. I think you all right guy that use AI voiceovers and shit. But I think you're good.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see how all of this stuff turned out. That's for sure.
Hey, like the cleanup get money. I'm trying to tell you.
He said if he linked up with Mr. N, it'll be over with. Forgot him.
Well, we know because Mr.
Oh,
N
and that's another thing. Mr. N said that they came to him.
Well, we know it'll be over with a Gotti because Mr. N and Gotti hate each other. That's the whole. Hey y'all, that's the whole confusion part about this. The whole thing. What I've been saying. Mr. N and Gotti hate each other.
Well, just because he hate him don't mean he lying on him.
Now imagine what I know and what he knows, and we put it together. Of course, that's my whole point. See, he telling me y'all truth, man. Coming out, y'all. Y'all better pay attention. Cypress got him on the ropes over here on Real Talk with them. They coming out. Y'all hit the like button.
He said, why they hate each other? Why they fall off? He curious to know.
Well, Mr. N claimed he had put Gotti up on a lot of that game for real estate and investing, which he could be right because he was already on top. But Gotti was coming in the game. He had a smash hit. And him and Gotti went sides over there with the kids, Shab, the rap hustle, Skinny Pimp was over there, Gangsta Black. I think MJG was over there. Somebody else was over there. But some kind of way they fell out. Why, I don't know. And they hate each other. That's all I can really say. Now I ain't gonna they got it play him. I can't really just say got it played him. Used him, man. Yeah, you got a point. You might got some liquor on there. You heard what I said just ago. I said Gotti and Mr. N don't like each other. But what Mr. N had said years ago, he had put Gotti up on game about investing in real estate and some more stuff. And Gotti got the game from him, which could be true. For all I know, could be true because Mr. N was already on top. Like I said, when Gotti came in the rap game, he had already had a little smash. Yeah. And he had made his money. And he was over there rap hustle with Kid Shine, Jack Frost, them. MJG was signed over there, Skinny Pimp, Gangsta Black, all of them was over there. And I don't know what happened. And they hate each other. There you go, Justin Fidel. It was Potts. I don't know. I don't really know the real reason behind it because I never got the full story. And I really didn't care because I fuck with God. I wouldn't give a damn about this. Yeah. Well, let me ask you something, Jessica, now, because I gotta be nosy now, and just put a yes or no in the chat. I'm gonna ask you. And just keep it straight up with everybody in here. I'm gonna ask you, Jessica, dog. And this question comes from me, but it's mainly for everybody, though. Do you think they gonna ever get the people that were behind the juke situation, Jessica, dog? In your opinion? It was possible to do. So you just hate on the man because God hate him. Well, I don't hate him because God hate him. There ain't no reason for me that. I just don't like the fact that how he. I just don't like the situation. How with the Dolph situation, I don't like it, man. Even though I'm not a major Dolph fan like everybody else, I'm saying I gotta keep 100. I didn't like what happened to Dolph. And and they really messed up the city because I love my city. But I'm not. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it. No, they too big, and they some professionals. Woo! Shout out to Jessica Dawg for the bombs he just dropped in the chat. He said they too big, yo. And he said they some professionals, yo.
Lord have mercy.
I rest my case. There it is, y'all. He said the people that are alive, Big Drip, they too big. And they professional. All right, well, Jennifer Dawg, I got another question, Jennifer Dawg. Straight from Cypress TV, and the crew. Do you think Gotti knows who these guys are, Jennifer Dawg? So it wasn't who we thought it was. I don't know who you thought it was, nephew. You the see your left side. I don't need to be interrogated, Jennifer Dawg. I thought we could ask you questions, Jennifer Dawg. See, you said that we can ask you questions, Jennifer Dawg. Now you talking about you feel like you being interrogated. Make your damn mind up, man. And either we can ask you some questions or we can't.
He says, justice for Dawg, so professional. They did juke like they did no other. They went through some avenues, peaks, and valleys to get it done and leave no trace to them.
Yes, he does, and he scares of them to his bones. That's why he won't. Well, we know he won't touch them, whoever them is, because you said professional. Boy!
Lord.
Who? I don't want to know who did no mess like that. Praise the Lord. Mutual interest involving Dawg mutual. Hey, great face. Shout out to ya. Great face. Great face. You might. Great face. You been doing your due diligence. Great face. Shout out to Great face. Shout out to Great face. Yeah. Shout out to Great. That's all
What
I
is
can
a
say.
great face? He the GOAT.
Yeah, shout out to Great Face. He been doing his due diligence, man. Shout out to Great Face, man. Shout out to Great Face, man.
Shout out to Great Face. He the GOAT.
Anybody was trying to want to call me, all this.
He says, Cypress, so your boss want to bully Dolph for screwing his baby mama, but won't touch his brother's killer, and that's your king of Memphis?
Hey, you know what? I ain't got no comment, but
that's a good one right there.
He says, Cyber TV, you ain't gotta say no more. I know how to play Connect 4 with Connect Guy. Yeah. Shout out to Greyface. Greyface good. Greyface do research. Shout out to Greyface, man. Shout out to the homie Greyface.
And shout out to Greyface. Greyface the GOAT.
Yeah, you just hit me with you just hit me like a hammer that time. Just
You silenced him, Justice for Dolph. You silenced him.
yeah, cause I ain't even got no comeback for that, y'all. I gotta be honest, y'all. Justice for Dolph got me, y'all. I ain't got no comeback for that.
I wish I went in the dark. I want to know what happened. I figured the people in the street knew what happened.
Yes, sir. Come on. I got a question for the chat. I just don't want to say it out loud. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. We need some answers in the chat, y'all. We need some answers in the chat right now. Let's go. Get them now, y'all. Who y'all think? Well, y'all see the questions. This ain't for Greyface or just for Dog Force Hyper TV. This for everybody in the chat.
I don't know why, but I've had a taste for a lemon sour cream cake. I think I'm gonna bake me one this weekend if I still have a taste for it.
That man said we still really don't know who took out Dr. King.
He said, "Who he say, Dr. King?"
Yeah.
I said I got a taste for a lemon sour cream cake, and if I still have a taste for it this weekend, I'm gonna bake me one. I'll probably bake me one if I still have a taste for it. Like I just had a taste of it, I was like, I want a lemon sour cream cake. If I have a taste for it for Sunday, when I make Sunday dinner, I'll bake me one. So, Auntie, do you have TikTok? The rapper BT did a video about Dolph and how he is the king of Memphis. He was dropping a lot of gems. I don't. I'm gonna have to make me a TikTok. What Cypress says, I'm a legend.
My bad. Y'all don't put me in the blender like that. I'm a legend. I be wearing tight jeans like true as us, stretched out.
Oh Lord. Justice Vidal said he's not a legend.
Well, I'm a legend because I don't know. Cut it out, nephew. I'm not. I just asked the question. Why everybody get quiet now? Well, we couldn't get y'all niggas to be quiet with just for Dolph and all the asking questions. So the cipher answer say y'all act like y'all in goddamn Sunday school. Yes, free justice for the win. You know what I'm saying? Yes, free justice always for the win. Yeah, 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 free justice always for the w
I tell you.
I don't know nothing, Jessica. I don't know nothing. I'm a legend, everything for entertainment purposes only. I don't know nothing. Man,
Why you don't know nothing?
I'm square as I'm square as a pool table, twice as green, man.
Oh Lord.
I just want some pretty women, cold Coca-Cola.
I think you be drinking too many Coca-Colas as it is.
Cold alkaline waters and stuff.
Now we offer you praise, worship your name. I want to show y'all something if I can get it. I don't want y'all to go nowhere. I want to show y'all something before everybody get off of here. If I can get it.
I don't know, Jessica, though. Well, we know who it was for. It was for who it was for.
Justice without sweating you tonight, Cypress.
He got me on the ropes. He said, okay, alleged who you think. I'm not alleged. Nothing, Jessica. I fuck around and say some bullshit to me and the blood the fucking with you, Jessica. No. Yeah. Who was the hero originally for? It was for who it was for. If you trying to insinuate that it was for God, it not again. They wasn't gonna get the guy that he wasn't gonna be there for. He's smarter than that. Dude, yeah, he got a big head, but he do got a brain inside him.
He must not have been that smart. Why was he
Well, who was the hit for then? Tell us, Steven, since you know it. Tell us. Matter of fact, put it in the chat. Call in. Tell us who the hit was really for. Now, we know you ain't scared. We know you is the brave man. You don't mind telling us the truth. So just tell us in the chat or call in, Steve. We want to hear from you, Steven. Steven, the phone line is open, Steve. Tell us who it was really for, Steve, because we know you ain't scared. No, it was for who was for. Right. That I feel the same way Greyface feels. Man, Greyface, great minds I was thinking like. Shout out to Greyface, shout out to Jeff Stuff. But hey man, Steve, hey not again. If you want to tell us, man, the phone lines are open. You can call in and tell us. We know you ain't scared.
Oh, before I got something I want to show y'all. I think pre-moving like justice was served up cold. I thought CMG was not cowards. How little old Justice for Dolph Dares go get the whole crew. Yeah, I want to show y'all something.
Because you use the damn AI voice in behind the screen. That's why.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, the sight dog. Yeah, I want to show y'all something. Now this is the picture my dad. I made for my dad's funeral.
So faithful, faithful, so
played this for my dad's funeral, y'all, and I thought I had lost it, but it was still there. My dad was trying to buy that land right there, and the church wouldn't sell it to him to build the museum on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What are you, Jesus? You are so faithful. Maybe I can get somebody over here that believes what I'm doing. Holy, holy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Holy, holy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Righteous. Righteous. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Healer. Healer. That you are. That you are. You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Provider. That you are. Yes, you are so faithful. You are so faithful. Oh, yeah. Savior. Savior. That you are. Yes, you are. You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Since Donnie took it from me, I can say, all that you are. Yes, you are faithful. So faithful. 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 You are so faithful. You are so faithful. Oh, have mercy. Let's put it together. Holy, holy. Righteous, righteous. Healer, healer. Provider, provider. Savior, Savior. 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 Whenever I need a Savior, I was singing demons. You became my Savior. Cause you're faithful. 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 Sir, you are so faithful. You are so faithful. Even when I walked away from you, you are so faithful. Even when I left you standing there by yourself, you are so faithful. Hey, hey, oh, you are so faithful. I'm feeling mighty good right now. You are so faithful. I can lean on you. I can depend on you, because you are so faithful. Yeah, 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 yeah. You are so faithful. Now we offer.
That's my daughter when she was 6 months.
Worship. Words in our heart. Glory proclaim. Lord of forever reign. I'm so grateful. Grateful. Oh, yeah.
Wow. I actually thought I had lost that video. That's a video that I made for his funeral. I actually thought I lost it, and it came up again. I was like, wow, will I be able to download it? I'm happy that it came up. And so I got it back again. Thank God. Yeah, we do. We need the Lord like never before.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I actually, like saw his flesh, other than pictures, like saw him talking and moving around and all of that. I tell you. He says, I knew you was coming to church.
Yeah, so it's going down.
Anyways, I'm gonna make sure I upload it because my auntie was asking me about it, and I was like, I lost it, but I got it back. I think I'm gonna upload it on social media so that I can't lose it anymore. That's the only thing my stepmama ever asked me to do. Can you make your dad a video? I was like, yeah, I can do that. He said, A10, what old Mr. Parker at? I don't know. Jonathan Boyd, the boss, he says, I hit the like button. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that so much. I wonder where Fat Boy at. Fat Boy used to come into the chat, and he was very supportive of the chat. He was very supportive of the chat. Fat Boy sent me an email, and he said he wasn't coming back into my chat no more. So I guess I got to go over there on his page and ask Fat Boy why he ain't been in the chat. You remember Fat Boy Cypress?
Yeah. Memphis. What's poppin'? Memphis.
I said a lot of folks will be back in late August. Be Precious says, that's all I'm trying to do now is put my kids in position to leave a legacy.
J Boss, salute to you.
Yeah, that's a good thing. What Alabama Hill says, Don, they're talking about me. Who talking about him? Who talk about Hitter?
No, Fat Boy was actually cool.
Yeah, Fat Boy was super cool.
It ain't too many people that get on my nerve. If you get on my nerve, then you jacked up anyway.
Well, Fat Packs used to get on your nerves.
Yeah, Fat Packs is in the bitch. Shout out to Fat Packs in the comments. Shout out to Fat Packs in the comments.
Oh, the Alabama Hitter said the Fat Boy the Trucker. No, Fat Boy the Trucker used to come into the chat. Fat Boy the Trucker ain't been in the chat in a long time. I'm gonna send him an email.
Send Fat Packs an email while you're in the comments, Fat Packs. Yeah,
I never knew who Fat Packs was.
Yeah, we know who he is, Fat Packs. Didn't know we know. Shout out to Fat Pack, man. Lucy and Fat Pack. You know who he is. With a million different goddamn profile. Fat Pack actually became one of my favorite people on YouTube.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to Fat Packs in the building. We see you, Fat Pack. I shouldn't be big enough, Fat Packs, and then they have
Fat Packs got on your nerve. Fat Packs came for you every time they came in the chat.
Yeah. They have 3 different profiles tomorrow talking about the Fat Pack 2.0 and shit.
Dot again says, Tam, in your opinion, would Mia and the Thornton family wait until after the RICO to file a wrongful death lawsuit? I believe that it would probably, they might do it before the RICO, but they might wait until it's all over. I think they could do it now and win without an issue. They'll probably wait until it's all over.
Yeah, they would win it now.
Yeah, they could win now. But I think they want to wait so that they might be hitting two, 3 different record labels. Hell.
But if they wait till after the conviction, they can't fight it. They're done. They can get as much as they can almost clear the bank. We ready. Yeah, they'll get some because they already proved it through the bank accounts. They will get some. But I think they're going to wait until all the convictions is handed out. So therefore, they know they can't fight that. They out of here.
Well, they might wait to see who's all involved because it might not just be one record label that they get to file a wrongful death lawsuit against. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, nothing for the super chat. Late to the party, but still came to the party. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that so much.
Better late than never. Now, just a man, they're going to sit back and wait for all the convictions. I'm going to tell you why, not again. You get all the convictions. If Endless involved, Heavy Count, CMG, you can bankrupt them all. Why not bankrupt them all? I ain't mad at them if they got them dead to rights. I don't give a damn how much I got it. But if y'all got them dead to rights and you got them, get paid, goddammit. Get paid.
Get paid, young nigga. Get paid. Get paid. That's what Young Dog said. You know his family gonna get paid. Rule number 1, get to the money. Rule number 2, don't forget to get to the money. I think his family is gonna follow that, and that's the song when they win that silver suit. They need to get paid, young ninja. Get paid. That's the song they need to celebrate with.
Listen, man, I got a bold prediction right here, right now. If them people be able to file a silver suit, I can't CMG, Endless, Heavy Count. We ain't gonna be able to shut that again up. He gonna be cutting all type of flips and shit, ain't he? We ain't gonna be able to keep this nigga quiet.
I think that they could probably already file a civil suit against 2 of them and win. I think they're just waiting to see what's gonna happen with the others.
Yeah, because I think with CMG and Heavy Camp, they got them there to right. But see, this what you want. You want to get the convictions. So therefore, once you know where the convictions coming from, you can clean out everything they got. And they can't fight it because you got them dead to right with the conviction. Ain't nothing they can do.
Mm.
Hey man, hey look, if they have CMG, endless, and heavy camp, well, I ain't gonna throw Bag in there because I don't think Bag really involved in none of this. Even though I really don't care for him, but I ain't gonna throw him under the bus like that. But like, if they get them three, they get convictions on all three, get your money, y'all need to get your money. And I ain't never gonna have to work or do that else ever in life. Hey, we don't know if endless. Hey man, if hey Zebo a part of endless, so if endless get drug in this, if Zebo get drug in this, it's possible endless can get hit. Cause he ain't in the NBA no more.
He would have got hit if he was involved. If he was in the NBA, shit.
Yeah, so it's a slippery slope, man. I think the CMG gonna get sued. Heavy Cam most likely gonna be in for a lawsuit. If if they can drag head into this with Zebo, endless is done. But I don't know about only one I really don't know about is Moneybag Yo.
Mm.
I honestly don't feel like Moneybag had nothing to do with none of that. Now, do I think he probably knew some things they had? Yeah. But do I think he like involved? I don't know. I mean, if I had my guess, I'm thinking they're gonna go after all three of them. But I don't think Bag had nothing to do with that. I think maybe he probably knew some shit that was gonna happen, and maybe he heard some things. No, I don't think.
I bet you CSA hate my dad is passed on because he sure did give a lot of money to CSA to help to pay people's light bills every 6 months.
Oh, you can do that.
Well, what he would do was he would donate the money to CSA so that they could help more. They could help more people to pay their light bills.
Okay, okay.
He said that he just gave them the Lambo to drive around Miami. Folks killing people just so that they could drive a Lambo for a day or two. It's just crazy. Straight Drop did it just so he could stand in front of. What kind of car was he standing in front of?
I don't know. In Miami,
Not on that picture when he had on that Gucci North Face.
I don't know.
These kids, oh, I just don't know what's going on.
We know what's going on. Dope. Hey man, if they able to break the bank on all three of them labels, hey man, get your money. But I hope they don't find. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to them guys.
Cypress, why did they do that?
Why did they do what?
Why they kill that boy? They was wrong for that. They was getting money too. So why they do it?
I don't know why they decided to do it, man. But I can tell you that they messed up the city by doing that. That's what I don't like about it.
Great Face says just for dog. You called that one. They said Shondell, Devin, and Govan are gonna be in the snitch. Oh Lord.
The probably black youngsters were Gottis. They don't tell it.
They said Homie G too. Homie G been quiet, haven't he?
And he ain't got nothing to do with that.
I know, but he's been quiet. Like, has he been dropping music?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Bag takes care of him because that's his cousin, right? That's his first cousin.
No, they ain't first cousin, but they cousin. But no, Bag, no, he said no. Homie said, Big Homie G is an indie artist. He's not a low boy artist.
Big Homie G was signed to Brett Gang, so Moneybagg don't have artists no more.
No, Big Homie G was never signed to Brett Gang. He was signed to Inlet.
So that means Moneybagg don't have no artists. Who signed to him other than Fat? And it's
I am me Casino signed to him, but he don't really do no music. He just do real estate.
Well, then, I don't know what he signed with Moneybagg for. Anyways, he had already IME Casino had already developed, did pretty good for himself even back before Moneybagg when he was running with Rich Lord. Now he was
he was already. Break ain't look cuz ain't signed no low boys, man. Well, he might be now. He wasn't at first. Well, he look up to Gotti. Man, ain't nobody studying no damn Grove Hero.
Shout out to Grove Hero. He the biggest.
The biggest what? He got the biggest gap in the goddamn man.
He the biggest. Grove Hero is the biggest. He quickly becoming the KOM. He is one of the kings of Memphis. He's done more for Memphis than anybody.
Just because he gave somebody some turkeys or that ain't nothing.
He do more than that.
And he do more complaining. If you feel some type of way about doing something, people quit doing it.
He don't be complaining.
Oh my! I can't take no nigga serious and say, "Oh, he do more than God." I can never take no nigga serious.
I ain't never heard him say that.
You ain't never heard him say that.
Mm-mm.
The man said he do more than God. He took people all across the world, came from houses, and he's trying to claim that he's bigger than God.
I ain't
I
never
can't,
said that.
I can't take no gap tooth fool like that serious.
Shout out to Grove Hero. He might have just been joking because you know he is a comedian.
Probably high.
And he don't get high.
We don't. He look high that day. Talking about he do more than God. What man gonna say? Yeah, y'all are praise fools like this to say he do more than God.
You know Grove Hero is a comedian. He ain't mean no harm. Shout out to Grove Hero. He the biggest.
Somebody said, "Damn, Cypress, are you supporting the community?" Damn the community. I made it out. That's my only goal to get out.
Who was it, Great Face? Send it to me in an email if you don't want to say it in here. He said, Miss Ted, high ranking free member used to be in the chat. I know who he was, but he pretty much laid it all on the table and who is and who ain't. Just for Dow said Grove did more than Gotti for Memphis. I'm telling you, sure did.
Well, that because Grove chose to do it, man. That because the Grove chose to do that. Gotti ain't got to give Memphis nothing of his money.
Well, then why Gotti want Memphis to support him?
He don't need Memphis.
Well, now he did need Memphis.
He made it. Now he don't need Memphis. He made it.
So you using it, then say I don't need him.
Everybody else do it. What's wrong with Gotti doing it? Paul and them did it. Juice and them did it. And nobody better than I.
Well, I mean, even if you don't give back nothing, that's on them. But at the same time, don't be sending destruction. Paul and them didn't do it or whatever, but they went on with their life. They weren't sending destruction.
We don't know that.
They weren't.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Well, yeah, it does, but everybody don't have that's a choice. Well, he don't need Memphis now. He made it. He made it out. That's the only objective, man, to make it out, man. Listen, man, I'm a firm believer in this, bro. You make it out. If you care about it that much, we'll take it with you. Other than that, you made it out. That's the goal, is to make it out.
To you, okay. Well, they don't need, when these indictments come down, they don't need to expect for people to be supporting them.
Man, Gotti already know some of us gonna support him to the fullest.
Boy, yeah, y'all are gonna support him.
But yeah, shout out to Grove. He give back. That's a good thing, man. If that's what he do, you know what I'm saying? But everybody get mad at Gotti. I don't understand why everybody get mad at Gotti because he don't give back. But look at the type of shit people in Memphis do. Have it in Missouri for what? All the people in Memphis gonna buy a ticket. He don't need Memphis. He made it, Jefferson, dog. He made it out.
Well, if he made it out, why was he sending hits? Hey, Diane.
Well, we have to prove that he did.
Oh my God, Cypress, you are so twisted.
Yeah. The finesse 2 times made it out. They might do all type of charity work down here in A-Town. Do you think he gonna give Memphis anything? Hell no. Money bag. The man came down there and did the chair. He didn't even want to do it. It's like he lost the bet or something.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to Paper Route, man. Y'all keep paying for Memphis people to like y'all.
They ain't paying for nobody to like them. Memphis people just automatically like them.
Shout out to Paper Route for paying for Memphis people to like them and accept them, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs, man. Y'all around here paying fans to like y'all, man. It's a cold, cold game in the words of Stan G. But yeah, he gave back once he made a millionaire and got him out the hood. Yeah, you right, Big Fresh. He gave back. Once he gave you the opportunity, got you out of the hood and made you a millionaire, he gave back, man. So I don't see what everybody complaining about. But shout out to Paper Route. Keep paying for everybody to like you and accept you. He giving out turkeys to keep the people liking you. Y'all doing a good job. Let me see how many of y'all cussing in the chat now.
Great Face, did you send it? Did he send it? Did he send me the email to let me know who he was talking about?
Oh no. He said, I can't believe Sype shout out Pre. Tomorrow must be an apocalypse. So stop it, Justin Vidal. Tomorrow ain't no apocalypse. We're gonna be back on the same bull jive tomorrow. What's up, Diane? How you doing, baby? Shout out to Paper Route, man.
He made millionaires from the city. That's questionable, but okay, I'll go along with that. But he also made a mess in the city when he took a millionaire.
So Bag wasn't a millionaire. Snooty Wild wasn't a millionaire.
Bag have so many creditors at him. I don't know if he's a millionaire or not. You would think he'd pay his bills if he was.
So Black Elf ain't well off.
They say he not.
Huh?
They say he not.
Who say he ain't?
Whoever said it, I believe it.
Shout out to y'all. And I'm gonna leave that one where it is. Yeah, man. Shout out to Glow a millionaire now. Shout out to Glow. Even though she in a bad deal, I wouldn't want to be in. But shout out to Glow, man.
They said Glow was a millionaire.
What?
Well, a millionaire now. That's questionable. It says Bag first feature was from Dolph. I need a plug. I got it. Gray Face. It said Black Boy JB is owed millions from Gotti.
Trying to hear that shit every day.
Cypress.
You said what now? That again, where you get them numbers from, son?
Great face, he owes him around $7 million. Well, if Steven's saying it's probably the truth. You know he done looked.
You said guy that owed 7.2 million. As long as guy that owed me, it never go broke.
Well, he need to pay him. Such a... All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here. Cypress, you coming on?
Nah, I'm gonna get ready to take off.
I'm getting ready to get my work clothes ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel. I appreciate nothing for supporting the channel. I love you guys. I've had a blast on here. Listen, okay, everything on this channel is allegedly. It's for entertainment purposes only. It is allegedly. And when I was talking about my daughter's dad earlier today, we was having some fun. Okay, that was 20 years ago. Okay, we're just having a little fun and putting a little humor into two basically kids in their 20s, you know, going back and forth with each other, trying to get the best of the other one. Okay. And that was his, I guess that was his comeback game, but he still didn't win. Okay. Because I wasn't studying him. But anyways, you guys, so, and I'm saying that for the people, because I think about it'd be more and more people coming here. Folks be all in the bushes thinking she telling her business. There's something happened 20 years ago. And I can laugh about it now because it was just crazy. Okay. He didn't really want no DNA test. He just really wanted to try and get back at me. That's how he was. Okay, that's why I couldn't stand him. He was always on his get back. He couldn't beat me though. They said, Cypress, look at Dre-Sean Govan. Who is that? Who is Dre-Sean? Dre-Sean. Oh, Cypress is already gone. Okay, you guys. All right, you guys. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.